Well, hey everybody, it's me, Jermaine, and I'm back for another Simple Truth news update. And this update today is going to be in regards to the Republican National Convention that is happening right here in my home state of Ohio. It's happening up in Cleveland, Ohio. And what we got going on is a situation that it just is ever unfolding. And what I mean by that is, just a week prior to the convention itself convening here on this past Monday, the Republican leadership got together. They got together with Trump and his people, and they sat down and they pretty much spoke and hashed out the issues that they had, going into the convention, the things that were discussed on the campaign trail. And so they all get together, and after this meeting, it seemed as if they were all on one accord moving on into the convention the next week, which was beginning this week. And they get going, and there's a joyous atmosphere of everybody coming together and getting ready to go out there and attack the opposition, which is the Democrats. And then you had a few incidences that happened. You have, first and foremost, you have the situation with the vote. So they have the vote of who their choice is. Each and every delegate is polled to get their official vote on the record of who they want. Well, it seemed as if Donald Trump sweepingly got the nomination. He was officially the nominee for the party for president. And then you had one state that made a point that hey, our vote wasn't taken properly, and that was the state of Alaska, letting you know that they were not fully on board with Donald Trump. That was one bit of opposition. And you have different speeches. Donald Trump had a lot of speeches that were made by many of his family members. And then you had his wife, none other than Melania, and her speech. And I'm not going to even get into the things that happened with that. That was, woo, boy, somebody dropped the ball on that one. It was Ted Cruz and the governor of the state of Ohio, John Kasich, who were the last ones heading into the convention before Donald Trump got the number of delegates to take him over the top to be considered the presumptive nominee. Well, Ted Cruz gets up, and let me make sure I make this clear. Prior to Ted Cruz even having the opportunity to speak at the convention, he and Donald Trump had a meeting. This is what is reported. They have a meeting, and it seems as if they're on the same page. And then lo and behold, last night he gets up on stage and refuses to endorse Donald Trump for president. Refuses. We all know that politicians are liars. They have no problem going back on their word, none at all. And oh man, has this caused a bunch of stink. And as well, the governor of our state here in the state of Ohio, John Kasich, is boycotting the Republican convention because basically he's like a big child. He didn't get his way. He didn't get what he wanted. So he's taking his ball and he's gone home. That's pretty much what is happening. But it just amazes me how we can be lied to, we can be manipulated, and we can be coerced. And it seems as if that's what people want more than straight talk. Donald Trump has a lot of rhetoric and a lot of things that he says that are kind of out there. I'll be the first to admit that. But the one thing that is different about him is the fact that he's not an insider. You can tell that he is his own man. He is not going to be told what to do. And the reason why he was so successful in business was because of those characteristics. But yet I guess that we do not want our nation, our government to run efficiently and be run effectively, because we would rather have someone that speaks in a manner that's conducive to everyone else, i.e. politically correct, but yet not get anything done. You can talk a good game, but as long as you're not doing anything, you're okay. But if you're talking in a manner that's not accepted by everyone, well, and you want to make sure things happen, oh, we can't have that. Boy, oh boy, they still are doing everything in their power to fight Donald Trump. This has been the simple truth. And as I always tell you, it's the simple things that are oftentimes the most profound. But yet, they're the most difficult to put into practice and to actually do. I want to thank you for joining me, and I'll be sure to see you, and you again on another episode real soon.